First, the top headlines. Inmates at Ningthaukhong denied to live at proposed temporary houses at Kwokta. Women folk still stays awake at midnight to protect public from miscreants. Supreme Court of India refused to issue specific directions to the Indian Army and paramilitary forces. And curfew relaxed for Imphal East and West till 6 p.m. Bishnupur district 5 p.m. today. Good evening, you're watching the prime time ELITETV English News with me, Jianthuiliu Kahmei. Now straight up to top stories. Inmates at Ningthaukhong relief camps have denied to live at proposed prefabricated houses to be constructed at Kwokta Sericulture project site. Speaking to media persons, the inmates said the said site is not safe for them. Recently, the suspected Kuki militants have attacked the areas several times, even using bomb. One student was killed and many children were also injured in bomb explosion. As such, the inmates demanded for other safer places for construction of temporary houses.
Mayamna pamde hariba mafam se Kwokta se sidai sida ekhoi na haijaning badi CM birena athuba matamda ekhoi su relief camp da leiba se wasalabani athuba matamda ekhoi ge safety oiba jaga ama tuna athuba matamda bibiyo Kuki na hata da na chuchan potai thola ba sida mafam du da bomb to marak tu da nomai marak sida hauji tem khai biro ka da Sericulture ge kaino mayam do tem khai biro nomai maru ke am lege wo thonau ka ya kai ge wo handak nomai kapsalak da adugi mafam da ekhoi leiba sungam ngamoi aduna ekhoi ge safety oiba jaga hai se adum government na su gyan ta biramani government na tha hum pharak pasida lupa chamanga lising paken mani biraga lupa chamanga ga lising gaduna kayam kuina sa khide no khoi angang macha yawani na han khoi di to sara henbe angang macha se sara henbe bro magi cheng khara piraga hawai khara piraga aduna khoi punsi hingba yaradro adu idare di lupa ma na paken mani oyo na changa pirak lising pirak do pire adu duna kayang kuina sa deno tha hum surak do ramne government na so miyang changbi dai maram kari kino.
Many women folks still stays awake at midnight to protect from screens. Our ELITETV news team visited last night at Mayang Imphal in Imphal West district. Around 12:20 a.m., women folk were found awakening and sitting near the roadsides or some temporary sheds or Maira Shang. Talking to our team, they expressed their views on the present prevailing situation in Manipur.
Manipur da lairiba Central Post kaije loina lathok biro akhoi gi isa gai jiga akhoi khun ngak charage moi je laibada akhoi na moi da thajaba thamdre habaje akhoi gi maikai dagi thamjaningi adu duga haji thoiba kanglu ki irang sidai sida makhoi na akhoi da yengiba miyeng Central go mani yengiba miyeng Manipur go mani yengiba miyeng je karino habaje akhoi gi Manipur se lairiba maira pai bi CSO lairiba organization tongan mo organization mayam je amuk tang punjalaga akhoi je kari tawsige habaje akhoi khanaba matam mayam hele aduduna hojik su thengaba su thengna haji akhoi mayang punjalaga mase kari khana jige haibase akhoi masida khana jige haibase akhoi thamjaningi semji masi ma sillaga irang je nemgani haitaragadi akhoi sinba pame karigumba irang je moi tara khangna sem silo hairaga akhoi ne hek sillagadi moina haiba khudingi akhoi na tawre hadana akhoi je moi makhada leire haina moina khangidra haibadi moidi yamna akhoi gi jealous hoiba kangbu oire moi je akhoi gi Manipur dagi tongan ba moi gi kari haitare moi gi laibak laitana मोगी युमभम लेतना अखोगी सिदैजिदा तांगागा मोगी मयुम सारागा अखोगी येलोमी ओइरिबा मितै अखोइदागी लौरगा मोइना मुक चावगे हाइबगी फिबम जिदी अखोइदी मसे याजनिंगदे
अखोइना हुजिक सरकारदा थमजनिंगिबदी तै अमत नते अखोइगी सिंग्यादा अखोइगी इचा इशुसिंगना खुन ngakतना लेरे अदेगी सरकारगी पॉलिटिकल पार्टी सिंगना टेबनदा लान तौबीबा नतबा इसा इसाना थोलक्तना कराइदा करीदा सरकार मणिपुरसी करी मई हौरे कमाइन तौसिगे हाइदना तौबीबा इसा इसागी थौनि खन्ना सरुक याबीबा पॉलिटिकल पार्टी सु पॉलिटिकल गी मरमदा लानसे लोइसनबीबा अदेगी सिंग्यादा ngaइबा खुनसिंगसु अखोइगी इसिन इनाउसिन अखोइ खुल अदुम ngakjage मैरा पाइबी अखोइनसु अखोइ अदुम खुन ngakjage सरकारना नेट थिंगिबसे मरम चादे मसी अमुक्तंगदि नेट सिजु हांगतोकपियु अदुगा मणिपुर सरकारदा हुजि हुजि चीफ मिनिस्टर ओइरिबा मयामनदि पाबुंग बिरेन हाइना कौरिबसे हुजि हनुरे मया याउदबा लमुइगा चमानरे मा टेबनदा सुम फमगा वा ngamdo ikaidana tokre yaragadi मासे सिनतोकपिरो.
On the other hand, atop Sifai, many womenfolk were also found protecting the areas from the miscreants. Talking to our ELITETV news team, they expressed what they think about the present situation.
Santi ki khongcha chat khre maira gi rally kaya chatna tawkhre adubu akoi ngasi phawbuda akoi gi state government su India government su karigumba akoi gi action amat lokhat piraktriyeba अदैदी हुजिक सीएम सिलु हाइदना मयामना खोलाव कया सु लाउरी को सीएम गी मायokta तबतबो अखोइदी सीएम सिनबदी पामजद्री हुजिक सीएम ना मथौ मसक खंगना मागी लैबाक से कनबदो ओइना पामजैयेबा मणिपुर दा लाइरिक लाइसु हैरबा सीएसओ मयाम अमा लैबिरी को मयाम सिना अखोइ हुजिक हुजिक थोइबा थौदोसी मतंग दा सु लोइना म खंगबिरिबनी अदगिदी अमुक सु तुंगदा करी थोलकदगे हाइना खंगबिरिबा सीएसओ ngaiche tongan tongan tumin leisanbagi mahutta makoi singje pulap mapanda thokpira akanda makoi gi mod sing amati makoina tawning ba thabak sing do pulap punjan minara kanda tawhaning bagi wakhan do adu su phongdok sari
अखोई जे भारत मचा अमा ओइरगा ngasi बाउदा भारत ना खोइद करिमता हन्ना यिंबिरक्तबसे थमै सोकना नुगाइतबा फावेबा मोइना गारिबसे अखोइ तोंगान ताबा गारिबरा नोमदी तोंगान ताबा जे सोइद्रबनी सादी दे अखोइना सादी जे पामदना लाउना दुम लाबनी अदु ngasi बाउदा सादी हजि अखोइदी खोंगे थांजनगरबनी हदोकबा ngमरोइबा हजिति इ लमदि इना सिंगबा ताबनी इचा सिंगदुना तुमदबा चादबा मफम मरांग खंगना सिरकबा काइरकबा युम लैतबा चाकलकबा मयामसु कनाना कनबिदोरिगेबा हजि भारत ने हारगा भारत ना खोइद करी तौबिगेबा अखुजि इंडिया मचा नत्रबराबा
थौना लेना मोय यांखैना अखोइ मयामजिगी ओइना ए इमा लेबाकी दमा अखोइ थवाइ कथोजु कथोकनी हाइबगी खोमबमदा मोय पुलप लेमिनबा मतमजिदा मोय हुजिक तुमिना लैथोखरे अमिसा हुजिक लामित अमुकतंग लामि तांगतांगादा लाकने हाब ngasi बो लाक्त्रे को अदु अखोइ ngakपिनबा प्रजा ngakपिनबने हाइदना मोयना पोरैबजे अखोइ मोय लेहनबा सुपाम पामद्रे मणिपुर दा अखोइ मोय लेहनबा सुपाम पामद्रे अखोइ मोय हलनबिगरो अखोइ स्टेट की फोर्स लेरिबा मयामजे सिजना अखोइ पुलप ngamwi nazarage leiriba army ojinu assam rifle ojinu manipur dagi punaba loina tanthokbigro akhoi imaleba kidama akhoi meitai masa akhoi na adum ngamna ngakjarage.
Also in the news, a one-day blood donation camp under the supervision of Khangabok AC MLA O Surya Kumar was held at Ningombam Ideal Youth Club, Thaubal Ningombam today. The blood donation camp was held under the theme Athoba Singda Kathoklaba E. Altogether, 30 volunteers donated bloods during the camp. Speaking to media persons, MLA O Surya Kumar spoke about the main objective organizing the blood donation camp.
Koigi lamdam asibu aduga koigi isa isu mayam se krai da soki gadage haidana nungdang tungdana yarek na layuba mayam laibiriba manipur gi punba mage de laibiriba volunteer oina naharun youth mayam sing thopiranga mayam sing si manipur si akoi peacefully lainaba santi laibada akoi mage onchal laga manipur se tang santi porapada koigi manipur da laibiriba ima sing na haibatare chauba thawdang lobiraga naharon sing naha sing mayam sing si session na koi konsin biraga amutang santi porapada manipur gi prajada maruina wal mage gi laibiriba Michael mayam sing manipur gi laibiriba district ki laibiriba ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯚꯦꯂꯤꯒꯤ ꯏꯃꯥ ꯏꯕꯦꯜꯁꯤꯡ ꯈꯛꯇ ꯅꯠꯇꯕ ꯇ꯭ꯔꯥꯏꯕꯦꯜꯒꯤ ꯂꯩꯕꯤꯔꯤꯕ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯡꯁꯤꯁꯨ ꯏꯃꯥ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯅ ꯃꯆꯥ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯕꯨ ꯀꯣꯟꯁꯤꯜꯂꯒ ꯁꯥꯟꯇꯤ ꯄꯤꯁ ꯄꯨꯔꯛꯄꯗ ꯅꯠꯇꯅ ꯎꯄꯥꯏ ꯁꯨꯡꯂꯩ ꯂꯩꯔꯣꯏ ꯍꯥꯏꯗꯅ ꯑꯩ ꯉꯁꯤꯒꯤ ꯇꯥꯟꯖꯥ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯂꯧꯖꯔꯒ ꯑꯩ ꯃꯁꯤ ꯊꯝꯖꯒꯦ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔꯗ ꯊꯨꯅ ꯁꯥꯟꯇꯤ ꯄꯨꯔꯛꯇꯨꯅ ꯍꯥꯟꯅꯒꯤ ꯐꯤꯕꯝꯗ ꯍꯟꯖꯤꯟꯗꯨꯅ ꯀꯥꯡꯂꯨꯞꯀꯤ ꯂꯩꯔꯤꯕ ꯏꯆꯤꯜ ꯏꯅꯥꯎ ꯃꯌꯥꯝꯁꯤꯡꯁꯦ ꯅꯨꯡꯁꯤ ꯆꯥꯟꯅꯅ ꯂꯩꯕ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔ ꯑꯃ ꯄꯨꯔꯛꯄ.
In a troubling turn of events, the villages of Ishingthembi and Sanjenlok in Imphal East have come under rapid and relentless attacks by Kuki militants as the nearby foothills have been transformed into a stronghold for the militants with numerous bunkers constructed. In response to escalating violence, locals have fervently demanded the deployment of state forces in the foothills to protect their communities. Contrary to the local pleas, the government took the decision to send Central Forces BSF to secure the area. However, the BSF personnel were met with strong opposition as large numbers of women from the surrounding villages blocked their entry in front of the Ishika police outpost. The women expressed their lack of trust in the Central Forces, resulting in the denial of entry for the BSF personnel. Consequently, the team is currently stationed at the Sangolmang police station pending further instructions. S. Ibemcha, a local Maira Paibi leader, spoke to the media about the precarious situation. She highlighted the vulnerability of Ishingthembi and Sanjenlok, emphasizing that the absence of security in the area has made them easy targets for Kuki militants. The villages have also gripped by terror and suffering since the crisis began more than 2 months ago. She said, adding that local authorities have been approached, urging them to deploy state forces to protect the villagers. However, the deployment of central forces in the area contradicted this demand, she added. Expressing their loss of hope in the central forces, Ibemcha asserted that the locals do not want their presence and instead seek the protection of state forces. In addition to voicing their concerns about the central forces, the Maira Paibi leader lamented the silence and failure of the local MLA to visit the vulnerable zone despite the ongoing suffering endured by his people over the last 2 months.
Sanjelok Ishingthembi jaga Sanjelok jaga sidaida anamba matamda kuki singna nongbai kaptharaktana akhoi ji lebam sabang khangdre mafam sidaida mamangdagi thoklai irang sidaida akhoi na media gi thongda ngasi gi pali bilai ngakta akhoi mafam sidaida state force thambiu haidana akhoi imai ben akhoi mayam na haijarabani adu ngasi khanghaudana mafam sidaida central force oina lakpaje akhoi imai ben akhoi mayam na yam nungai jade mafam sidaida akhoi state force oina thambiu aduga ngasi gi paliba akhoi gi khundabang kendra gi MLA hauji phawba kari tawbiri bage akhoi gi jaga si irang leiriba ngahalikna akhoi lebam sabang khangdana chentok chinjin tawriba jaga si deida akhoi gi MLA na no matala aga kari leiri haiba hangbidabase akhoi praja moina akhoi nungai jade akhoi gi MLA se leiribra leitabra haibase akhoi khangjaningi aduga loinana akhoi gi kongba maru lai phallen aduga Sanjelok akhoi gi asida leiriba akhoi gi praja singsina kamaina lau singu tawdoino mathak sidaida kuki singi pankar masing khangdana sajale masing khangdana nomai kapchale masaida akhoi kamaina leidoino aduna ngasi gi pali belengakta akhoi imai ben akhoi mayamna media gi thongda appeal tawjari haidiba kuki sajale ba pankar singje takthok piu takhai biu natragadi akhoi gi akhoi bi tariba akhoi praja akhoi khuding makse tangdu leitana leiba haibudu oirore habise akhoi ngasi gi lengakta haijari
Likmabam Bino Devi Foundation, Wangjing, Hodamba, Haitup Pokpi, Thawal districts today handed over relief materials to the relief camps opened at different places in Kakching districts. The foundation today handed over the relief materials at Wangjing Kadom Pokpi Sports Complex, Relief Center, Lamding Higher Secondary School, Wabagai Higher Secondary School. Speaking to media persons, Director of the foundation, Likmabam Ibomcha spoke about the main objective of distributing relief materials and expressed his view on the present prevailing situation.
Aikogi organization siga wakhan manaba top organization sing adi Manipuri mapanda lebi sing se siga chungjan haraga handaki irang sida soiba mi gai sida aikogi sai trai pani mathakta leiba mapanda thoga thabak tawba ngamgodoba na ha nupim chaw yu nupam chaw yu moi gidam ta kari tawbu yai skill development gidam ta kai tawbu yai aduna taba juzik aikogi school कादना लेरिबा ngang macha akogi class 10 ni makha da leba ngang khaise sigi da mokta akogi leiriba relief camp sida akoina pilot project oina classes hoba ma natragana akogi foundation ni makha da leiriba school sida angang singsi sidagi tharak pa yabagi khudong chaba lergana adugi akogi laik sing tamhanning ma.
More on news. On 18 June, one Liangmai Naga house was torched by cookies. They've brought to the issue to the level of the UNC, and with the arrival of final settlement in a meeting held at Sinapati, it was agreed to rebuild the house at an approximate worth of Rs 20 lakh. A press release issued by the Committee on Tribal Union Kotu mentions that accordingly, all cookies within Kangpokpi district will contribute a sum of Rs 100 per households, and every village chief will contribute Rs 500 per head. The same shall be submitted to the Chairman Secretary Kotu before July 25th, it added. The Supreme Court of India on Tuesday refused to issue specific directions to the Indian Army and paramilitary forces for providing security in certain areas and also to take action against certain groups. However, showing concern over Manipur violence, the apex court directed the state government to act upon certain suggestions made by petitioners to mitigate the situation and protect lives of citizens of Manipur. The Supreme Court explains that the maintenance of law and order as well as the preservation of the security of the state fall within the domain of the elected government, and it would be inappropriate for the court to issue directives to the army and paramilitary forces. Hence, the Supreme Court cannot issue directives on where a particular battalion of soldiers has to be deployed, etc., the court stated. Churachandpur, one of Manipur's worst hit districts, is reeling from the absence of surgeons to handle bullet injuries and acute shortage of medicine supplies, from life-saving to even most common ones for fever and stomach ailments. We are facing a shortage of medicines, consumables and essentials like gloves and other logistics. Earlier, we used to send vehicles up to Kahmei, the last point of Jianthuiliu. But now, even the transporters are hesitant to go to Kahmei, which also witnessed violence. Dr. Tinglon Lai Thangloy, Superintendent of Churachandpur District Hospital, told Times of India on Monday. Tinglon Lai says, the need of the hour is doctors to treat gunshot injuries. Specialist surgeons are needed to handle bullet injuries. We are facing a dearth of cardiothoracic surgeons, orthopedics and vascular surgeons to tackle gunshot injuries in Churachandpur, she said. Meitei Marup Tamenglong on Monday said that the Naga tribes and Meiteis residing in Tamenglong are living together in peace and communal harmony despite the deepening ethnic conflict in this state. The association in a release also expressed heartfelt gratitude to the Naga community, church leaders and residents of Tamenglong for their invaluable assistance to the Meiteis residing at Tamenglong. It further called upon everyone to extend their efforts in curbing the prevailing ethnic violence and restoring normalcy in the state, considering the sufferings faced by the people. It also appealed to residents of both hill and valley regions to set aside animosity and live together in unity and harmony. Moving on, tension gripped Thangmaiban area on Tuesday after 9 vehicles of Rapid Action Forces RAF went up to the Cherauching hillock, followed by another vehicle with snacks and liquor, and subsequent commotion between the local and RAF personnel. 3 local youths were also injured as they were assaulted by the RAF personnel. The incident occurred around 12:30 p.m. Tuesday when 9 vehicles of RAF went up in the hill, which is currently restricted for visitors due to the restive situation in the state. As locals raised suspicion over unwarranted presence of the RAF personnel, some womenfolk came out to assess the situation. As the law order situation has been improved in Imphal East and West, curfew has been relaxed till 6 p.m. today. However, in Bishnupur district, curfew has been relaxed till 5 p.m. today. Markets and shops were opened during the curfew relaxation. Public rushed to the shops in order to purchase the day-to-day essentials and edible items during the curfew relaxation. Traffic was seen normal as before on the road. Now it's time for a short break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Welcome to UNACO College Khongman, a co-educational college affiliated to Manipur University, offering BA, BAc courses, regular classes with continuous evaluation, high-end technology-aided teaching, transportation, hostel and paying guest facilities at nominal cost are available. Session begins on 31st July 2023. Registration and admission is continuing.
Years of trusted diagnostic service, Babina Diagnostics. Admission open, admission open. Manipur ki mapanda chatrabasu yaraba best quality education ga loinana Saraswati Institute of Management and Paramedical Science pangai. Manipur University da affiliated tauba Indian Nursing Council amadi Pharmacy Council of India na recognize tauraba college asida chatliba academic session asigi akagnaba sit masing gi admission housare. Coursing adudi BSc Nursing, Diploma in Pharmacy, Bachelor of Pharmacy, BSc Forensic Science, BSc Radiology and Imaging Technology, BSc RIT, BSc Medical Laboratory Technology, BSc MLT, amadi BSc Operation Theatre Technology Operation, BSc OTT, high-river coursing asigi scholarship ki kudong saba su pangbigani, amadi meritorious students singi oiba tongan ba kudong saba mayam amalegani. Akupa morog dama 9856575163. College address Pangai opposite MPTC da lengbiratuna ngasimak kudong saba silawiu.
Admission open, R&T Institute and Aviation Academy ke Lakatori Session 2023-24 ke admission hausare. Institute as the Ministry of Corporate Affairs Government of India na well recognized tauraba amati 5 years service complete oiraba Manipur da amatangairaba Air Hostess Training Institute amani. Class 12 pass tauraba mahairoi singna tungi afaba career amati aviation industry da changningba singna ming chanbiba yaragani. Male and female puna apply tauba yaraba 10 to 15 years flying experience lairaba trainer singna train tauriba 100 plus students placement pikraba institute asida tongan ba course singi khudong chaba lecture coursing atudi international air hostess training, airport operation and staff training, ground handling loina soft skill, career counseling, interview skill, spoken English and Hindi, grooming, guest lecturer session, resume making, mock interview, service classes, first aid, interview preparation, Zumba class, swimming class amadi airport visits. Institute asiki staff single loinana placement assistance ki damag Imphal amadi atopa state sing da su khudong chaba pizari khudong chaba sing asiki damag 12 standard loiraba students singna institute asida lakpiduna akupa marol tanabiu amadi online inquiry ki damag contact number asida call tawbiduna tanabiu 7005970470 natraga 8132092225.
Welcome back. You're watching the Primetime ELITETV English News. Now moving on. Coordinating Committee on Manipur Integrity, COCOMI, on Tuesday alleged that the central government is complicit in the ongoing communal violence in the state, pointing out that the involvement of Myanmar nationals in the conflict clearly indicates that the violence was not spontaneous but a well-planned conspiracy. COCOMI in a release said that the Churchandpur SP Karthik Maladi reportedly sent a list of injured Myanmar nationals suspected to be injured in ethnic clash to the Chandal SP on June 28. It is suspected that the Myanmar nationals, along with the narco-terrorists, have been launching attacks against the Meitei civilians under the nose of the central government, the committee said. A group of 31 MLAs of Manipur collectively urged the Union Home Minister Amit Shah to reach a conclusive resolution that will bring lasting peace in the state. The MLAs proposed to the Union Home Minister replacing the 9th, 22 and 37 Battalion Assam Rifles with other central forces that are more inclined towards promoting the unity of the state. They further said that there are concern with the roles played by certain units of Assam Rifles which currently pose a threat to the cause of unity within the state. The representation to the Union Home Minister also mentions that a comprehensive investigation must be conducted into the public display of firearms and ammunition during the peace march held on July 5, 2023 in Jianthuiliu. It raises significant questions regarding the source of these arms and ammunition as well as their continuous availability, which play a crucial role in this violence. The MLA said and stressed the need to address this issue and prevent further replenishment of these illegal weapons. Chemicals and Fertilizers Minister Dr. Mansukh Mandaviya has directed the Drugs Controller General of India to take stringent action against all pharmaceutical manufacturing companies that make spurious drugs. He emphasized that there shall be no compromise with the quality of drugs manufactured in India. Dr. Mandaviya met representatives of pharma companies in New Delhi yesterday. He stated that special squads have been formed to inspect drugs making companies and stringent action has been taken against defaulters. The minister said India's global position in the pharmaceutical sector is created through the quality of its product. He also stressed upon the need for self-regulation in the MSME pharma sector. Dr. Mandaviya said the regulatory authorities have started a risk-based inspection and audit of plants to ensure the highest quality of pharma products. He stated that 137 firms were inspected and action has been taken against 105 firms. The minister said production has been stopped at 31 firms and cancellation and suspension of products have been issued against 50 firms. More on news. As many as 40 shops and 30 residential houses were washed away in Himachal Pradesh's Kulu after water level increased in Sine River due to incessant rainfall in the region. However, no loss of life was reported in this incident. Himachal Pradesh CM Sukhvinder Singh Sukhu visited the affected area in Kulu and announced a relief of Rs 1 lakh. After last month's opposition meeting in Bihar, at least 24 parties are set to attend the second opposition meeting being convened by Congress in Bangalore on July 17 and 18, ANI reported. MDMK, KDMK and Indian Union Muslim League will be among the 8 new attendees, the report added. The opposition is seeking to unite ahead of the 2024 elections. Let's take another short break. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.
SS Career Solution na chahi tara hena khunai sida leiriba naharol singbu achumba sinfam ama khangjana bagi khudom chaba du mapung fana pina bagi damak specialized oiraba team kaya semdona angang singbu nauringai dagi khoiga chana ba sinfam gi maramda singna mari makhong taktuna afaba khunai ama oirakna ba hona duna ngasi fawbala Career Solution amagi chap chana guidance thi bahibasi arriba dinate adubu iborgedi thoina nungsa thiningai oitre SS Career Solution na akaknaba plan amadi expertise singa putsinduna satra khagnatana community level dagi hauraga adom gi paidagi chanaba sinfam adu mai pakna chatnanaba same sagani aikhuigi mamal yamlaba naha singbu tungge chuwa lambela mada lamjing haurasi SS Career Solution na piriba khudong chaba singasi khopna khanta haurasi
Target Optical Kwakatil Bazarda Miyamgi Mitlemna lying Nabagi Kudong Chaba Pibata Natana Yadraba Anok Sing repairing Toba Yauna Makal Kyagi Kudong Chaba Sing Pizari. Miyamna Frame Makalama Hector Labor Matamda Isagi Chanaba Lens Amalemna Pigane. Masida Natana Yumdagi Satoksa Singi Kudong Chadaba Mayoknaba Kilometer Mangagi Radius Manungi Mio Singi Oinasu Isagi Yumda Makal Kayagi Frame Sing Puraktuna Kalan Nabagi Kudong Chaba Pizari. Hena Akupa Marol Gidamak for number Asida Pau Favira Natraga Target Optical the Lakpiduna Kudong Chava Sing Ase Lobio.
Planning to study outside Manipur? Are you confused about your college or university selection after 12? Manipur Edu Online provide assistance to help you. College or university selection, admission guidance, career counseling. Don't delay. For more details, kindly log into our website www.manipuredu.online, or you can also call us at 7628 960 947.
Diabetes ka loina na hinglibusing tha amagi manungda fahanba ngamle. Khong hamba nungai tabasu numit mangani gi manungda fahanba ngamle. Piles haibadi nungsang nabasu chama da chama fahanba ngamle. Cholesterol wangba numit kunida normal oina lehenba ngamle. BP wangbasu tha amagi manungda normal da lehenba ngamle. Pumnamak natural oiba anoba hidang makal singna laying jabani. Haksang da sokadaba side effect amata leite. Makatana hidak chabagi mathausu tararoi. Ako pamorol gidamak nga si maglengsin biraw Diabetes Hospital, Jennings Road near Punjab National Bank, Porompat.
Years of trusted diagnostic service, Babina Diagnostics.
Welcome back. You're watching the primetime ELITETV English News. Now moving on. Convener of Forum for Restoration of Peace, Manipur, Ashan Kasar, has said that the Prime Minister Narendra Modi should come in Manipur within 10 days and restore peace in Manipur. He said this during a one-day consultative meeting on prevailing situation and for restoration of peace and normalcy in Manipur held at Kangla Community Hall in Imphal West, Manipur. The consultative meeting was jointly organized by Forum for Restoration of Peace Manipur and Gorkhas and Liangmai Nagas Kangla. Hundreds of people took part in the consultative meeting. Ashan Kasar further said, it has almost 2 months passed that Manipur is burning. However, Prime Minister Narendra Modi even uttered a single word till today about the Manipur. If Prime Minister fails to restore peace in Manipur within 10 days, many forms of intense agitations will be launched, he added.
Ngasi kala tombi de leiriba ichina naga sing punamak gorkha punamak amaite pangal akhoi puna punsalaga ngasi gi mifamna resolve tobde athuba within 10 days ta Prime Minister of India na Manipur da laraga solution ama purakpa shanti pura hanba mana honagadabani ma lakadabani haibase akanba akhoina wahe sina akhoina thamjari aduga ichino kuki singdusu akhoina appeal tawningbadi democratic form da demand tawbiraga hoji chathariba conflict se lepio akhoi praja mayam gi awaba khallaga haina akhoi request tawjari appeal tawjari ichino maitei singdusu akhoina appeal tawjari akhoi gi achauba jati ama oina ro kanda hujik leiriba Manipur apunbagi awaba se khallaganda ichino maitei nesu kari peaceful purapa yabra haiba lambi lomda thibiraga athuba matamda Manipur se da normalcy lahalase masilakpada akhoi Forum for Restoration of Peace na akhoi honnaba sida akhoi gi ichino maitei singnasu ichina kuki singnasu support tobio encourage tobio Manipur da leriba imai bel sing macha masu sing nahan sing angang sing punamak waminare aduga ngasigi conflict asina jati ani khakta sokpa waba natana Manipur da kanlup kuntramari leminari ba punamakta awaba pire haibase ngasi forum for restoration of peace na yamna sensitive oiba kalatombi gi mafam asida sigumba peaceful meeting amma panthopa kanda media ge through the punamak pu appeal tawjabani.
On the other hand, advisor of the forum, Razak Mojing Mayuman, president of Manipur Gorkha Student Union LB, and Adhikari expressed about their views on the present prevailing situation.
Bharot ki manung da chanba Manipur haiba leibak ase oiram lagadi soidan amaki hairiba tholiba lana se masi mikupa mad loiba ngamhangani haibase masi khoi gi Manipur prajagi amata ngairaba thajabani amadi FRP Forum for Restoration of Peace ki amata ngairaba thajabani ani suba point da aikoina irang asibu amadi tholiba lana se masibu restore to halakna bagi shanti rom to pusalakna bagi amata ngairaba upay habesi dialogue ni aiko ge state force na amadi central gi paramilitary forcing sina lokthoi ba bunker sing asidi madudi makoina atopa bunker ama sara o haibagi invite to ba chapmane bunker lokthok pana aiko ge state force na lokthok pana loibang ngamoy maramdi masa na gyan tarakpa masa na restore to laba peace lomda bunker masa na lokthok pagi wakal polak laba matam madu ta khoi solution purak pangam gani ebese forum for restoration of peace ki amatangai rawa wakatni maramaduna aiko gi paramilitary force ero state force ero loudly forcing asina bu ngak na ba civilian ching leiba kum nai khoina uriba civilian ching bu ngak na ba gi damak ta loudly forcing ase masina civilian ching na makhoi bu ngak na leiba gi mong dai khoina uriba se masi yamna leibak thibani yami kai ngai ni maramaduna world ki prithvi gi leibak sing gi mamangda internet security da achau ba chai theng ma piba kum tawriba se khoi ikai jai Bharat ki nagrik amoina
kaya asoiba lairasu aranba lairasu jati anina table da lakpiraga moigi asoiba se onna khallaga hojiki shanti gi wafam se thambina ba akhoi gi forum gi taraf dagi akhoina su yamna hanna request taujage aduga secondly asi irangna maram oiduna hojik chathari ba irangna maram oiduna Hujik Manipur da lairiba loinamak tungi miran oigedaba future pillar haiba tare nation builders gi asoiba kaya yaubane hujik school kaba yade fajana mairoi tamba yade aduga lambi chakpada yam nungai taba kaya phawe adu akhai karisu pamde lan pamba adugumba akhai pamde adu akhaina pamba se only peace we want peace aduga Manipur sarkar aduga government of India nasu asigi hujiki situation se athuba matamda normal da pubi nabagi damak akhaina yamna hanna appeal taujage.
Also in the news, the chopped body parts of a woman were found near Gita Colony flyover in Delhi on Wednesday, police said. Police got information about the incident around 9:15 a.m., several reports said. The body parts were scattered around in many places. CM Yogi Adityanath on Tuesday said that Uttar Pradesh will be the first state in the country to have 18 safe cities, providing a conducive environment for the safety and development of every resident. The safe cities will be developed in phases, and in the first phase, all 17 municipal corporations and Gautam Buddha Nagar will be developed, he added. Moving on to the international news, Singapore PM Lee Hsien Loong on Wednesday said that he has instructed the country's Transport Minister S. Iswaran to go on leave as the Indian origin leader faced an anti-graft probe. The investigation would require Transport Minister Iswaran and other individuals to be interviewed by Corrupt Practices Investigation Bureau (CPIB), Long added. Iswaran was elected as a Member of Parliament in 1997. A fly-by-wire Premier 1A aircraft made an emergency landing at the Hindustan Aeronautics Limited Airport in Bengaluru after it's developed a technical glitch with its nose landing gear. At the time of the incident, the aircraft had 2 pilots and no passengers on board. The DGCA says that airplane landed safely with the nose gear in up position. A man was arrested for allegedly throwing stones at the residence of Meghalaya Law Minister Amparin Liendo on Tuesday evening, police said. The accused is being questioned to find the motive of the attack. East Khasi Hills Superintendent of Police Sylvester Nongar said the attacker pelted stones twice, following which we alerted the police, Liendo's family member claimed. Moving on to sports. In Wimbledon tennis, India's Rohan Bopanna and his Australian partner Matthew Ibden have entered the quarterfinals of the men's doubles in London. The 6th seed Indo-Australian pair defeated the Dutch-American combination of David Pale and Reece Stalder 7-5, 4-6, 7-6 in a pre-quarterfinal match tonight. Bopanna and Ibden will take on the Dutch pair of Talon Griekspoor and Bert Stevens in a clash of the last 8. In the women's singles quarterfinal, Ukraine's Elena Svitolina, ranked 76th in the world, shocked top-seeded Iga Swiatek of Poland 7-5, 6-7, 6-2. Svitolina will now face Markita Vondrousova from the Czech Republic for a place in the finals. Vondrousova defeated 4th seed Jessica Pegula of America 6-4, 2-6, 6-4 in the other quarterfinal clash. In men's singles quarterfinal, defending champion and 2nd seed Novak Djokovic of Serbia defeated Andrea Rublev of Russia 4-6, 6-1, 6-4, 6-3 to reach semi-finals. Djokovic recovered from losing the first sets to Rublev to extend his Wimbledon winning streak to 33 matches and remain one course for a record equaling 8th title. Earlier, Italian 8th seed Jannik Sinner beat Roman Sifulin 6-4, 3-6, 6-2, 6-2 to reach the semi-final. For ELITETV News Channel, contact to email address info@elitv.in or 9402890982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter for more information about the channel. Before we conclude, let's take a look at the headlines once again. Inmates at Ningthau Khong denied to live at proposed temporary houses at Kwok Ta. Womenfolk still stays awake at midnight to protect public from screens. Supreme Court of India refused to issue specific directions to the Indian Army and paramilitary forces. And curfew relaxed for Imphal East and West till 6 p.m. Bishnupur District 5 p.m. today. That brings us to the end of the news. Thank you for watching. Take care and stay safe.